here from Marie Nicole Designs, and I get to share with you the Tonic Stamp Club for this month. This is their Good Vibes stamp and die set. It's really cute. It's got all of these fun, bright, and happy images like suns and rainbows and wreaths and flowers and hearts, and of course the coordinating dies to go with all of these. So we are going to make a quick card. I really want to show you what all of these images look like stamped out and colored. So I'm loading up a ton of these stamps into my stamp platform here using some of my Nuvo Black Hybrid ink to ink this up, and I'm going to stamp it out several times. I typically stamp about 2 or 3 times to get a nice crisp impression and a nice dark line, and then I'll go ahead and color these so you can just see a little bit better now that they are inked up how fun all of these images are. I love that there are 2 wreaths in this stamp set. There's a circle one and a heart one. I actually didn't stamp out the heart one, but you can see that circle wreath up there. The coordinating dies cuts out all of these images, and what I really love is for the wreaths, they even have a die that cuts out the center part of those wreaths. So you can go ahead and cut everything out with your coordinating dies. Makes it super quick and easy. You don't have to deal with doing any fussy cutting. So I love that Tonic always gives you those coordinating dies with their stamps. Now I'm just going to go ahead and color out all of these images here. I'm going for a happy color palette for all of these images using lots of yellows and pinks and blues. So I'm just going to color this sun here on camera just for you today. I'm using some of the Nuvo alcohol markers. They do have alcohol markers in their store, and what I really love is they typically package the markers in sets of 3 so that it makes it easy to select your colors and blend them together. I have all of my colors just put into a big bin here so I can easily see the colors and just choose what I want. But you could keep them in their trio families as well if that's what you would prefer. I'm doing some really simple shading here using several colors of yellow. I'm not doing anything too fancy. I'm doing a really light yellow, a mid-tone yellow, and then just a little bit of darker yellow just on the bottom, just to do a little bit of shading here and just make this sun bright and happy. So I'm coloring this little sun here, and I'm going to kind of zip through all of the other ones with the coloring, but you get the idea. You don't have to use just alcohol markers on these stamped images. You can use anything you have. You could do watercolors, you could do colored pencils, you could use any kind of marker that you have, use your paints, whatever, do whatever you want with these stamps. I just love the bright and happy colors that these Nuvo markers give, so I'm just using them with these stamps today. So I've got that little sun all colored out. I'm going to grab some of my coordinating dies and start to just cut them out here. You can see with a snap of my fingers, I've got everything colored, bright, happy colors. Like I mentioned, I'm grabbing my coordinating dies here. They've got dies for all of these images, and I'm just going to line them up over these different images and go ahead and cut them out. There's that wreath there on top. Snap of my fingers, everything is cut out quick and easy again. Like I mentioned, for the wreath there is an inside part that I didn't cut out initially, but I did run it back through my die cutting machine to cut out the center part of that wreath, and I did make it into a card. Now I'm gonna walk through making a very simple card today for today's video, but I did also make 2 other cards, and I will give you a quick look at all 3 cards at the end of the video. Now for this card, I'm using that really happy rainbow and sun and cloud because why not? It's so fun. And I'm putting that down on that bottom corner of my card front. Just a very clean and simple card. I did a little bit of blue ink blending on the background. I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment here. It's going to go right under that arch of the rainbow. And I really liked the way it was looking, but I thought it needed a little bit more sparkle because these stamps are so fun and happy anyway. So why not add more sparkles? So I'm grabbing one of my sparkle brush pens from Nuvo. This is just the clear, or not clear, but it's just the silver sparkle, and I'm just flicking on a bunch of splatters. I know it's hard to see on camera, but as you tip this card in the light while you're holding it, you really do see all of those sparkly splatters, and it's really fun. So I'm going to go ahead and put my rainbow on now. I'm using some of these little square foam pieces from Craft Perfect, which is the Tonic brand of foam adhesive. I love that they have these tiny foam squares. The backing paper comes off very easily, so they're super easy to use. And since they have this smaller size of squares, it's easy to use on even smaller bits and pieces and die cuts and sentiments and all the things. So I really do like their foam squares. I'm just going to go ahead and stick this one on right over that sentiment there. And then this whole piece is going to stick onto a card base with some more foam adhesive. And to finish it off, I'm grabbing some of these little hearts. There are some heart dies along with the coordinating dies as well. And I cut them out of some shiny gold cardstock, and I'm just gluing them down by the cloud. And that really finishes this card. Like I said, it's so super quick and easy. Very clean and simple, but it's bright and happy as well. So you can make some really fast cards to send to someone to show that you're thinking of them and brighten their day. And no problem at all. So just because it needs a little bit more sparkle, I'm taking that same brush pen that I used to add some splatters, brushing it right on the sun there. I'm going to let all of that sparkle dry, and as you tip it in the light, you get this sparkly sun, and you just get to send some good vibes to a friend. Now, as promised, I'm showing you the 3 cards that I made with this kit. These are all from the images that I colored in the beginning. I added some different ink blending and some different little hearts here and there, and I thought this was a really fun stamp set for this month. So I hope you guys enjoy. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.